Every year, Peter dreaded one day, the day he had to bring Lois a salad. It was a promise he'd foolishly made in their wedding vows. A sad, limp fast food salad, barely saved by the scent of nearby chicken nuggets. He threw in a fresh newspaper as a proof of effort and whispered, "I love Lois" like a spell to survive the evening. His friends, loud and childish, cracked jokes, mostly about the salad, and how seductive dinner could be when it started with lettuce and regret. Peter was troubled by something else. His friend Joe never laughed at his jokes. It ate at him. He'd see Joe chuckle at Cleveland's nonsense, but when Peter tried, nothing. Silence. Even when he shared the most ridiculous photos like eviction notices taped to a toilet, Joe gave him nothing. Just one, ha-ha, would have been a win. It never came. Peter tried to brush it off, but the doubt kept growing. He started comparing himself to others. Even Johnny, the unofficial class clown. It stung to feel like his humor didn't land. Secretly, he vowed revenge. No more laughing at Joe's messages, not even a pity emoji. Once he accidentally tapped a heart on one of Joe's jokes, panicked, switched it to a thumbs up and felt completely exposed. Even the bathroom air seemed to mock him with invisible echoes of laughter. Finally, Peter couldn't take it anymore and asked Joe directly why he never laughed at his jokes. Joe answered honestly, without any malice. He just didn't find Peter all that funny. The truth stung, but it also opened Peter's eyes. He realized he simply didn't match Joe's sense of humor, and there was nothing he could do about it. So he stopped trying to impress Joe and saved his best material for those who actually laughed. Still, he refused to give up. Peter promised himself he'd get a genuine reaction out of Joe, no matter what. He dressed up as a spy and broke into Joe's house, all for the sake of comedic effect. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Peter ended up caught in one of Joe's traps. He tried to escape but tumbled down the stairs. Joe saw right through him, and because of the stunt, Peter landed in the hospital with serious leg injuries. After 14 hours of surgery, multiple bandages, and a diagnosis that forced him to stay in the hospital for several more weeks, Joe finally sent the long-awaited emoji. They both admitted they had taken things too far. Joe with his silence, Peter with his stubbornness. Sometimes the need to be understood and accepted outweighs common sense. Peter realized that friendship isn't always about laughing at each other's jokes. Sometimes it's just about being there, even if it means standing with a cane and a $3,000 hospital bill per night. If you're enjoying the story, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more where that came from. Your support means a lot.